guys find yourselves about to be in conversation with none other than Laryl Silverhand, the Open Lord, Mert, who you know is a individual associated with the secretive group called the Harpers. Um, they are known as a faction in Waterdeep who tend to butt their nose into matters that they believe could upset balances of power within the city or unleash evil upon the city. Um, after you have been, not after you've been caught doing something, but after you definitely did something, and that would be the killing of Victoro Castellanter. Um, there,
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, no proof.
there was a bit of quick work between Alistair and the rest of the group, cornering him, taking him on and killing him, sneaking the body away, and disposing of it into through a sewer into the ocean. Um,
May you rest in
Prestige
peace.
Worldwide. Prestige Worldwide was raided by the guards. Nothing was found, or nothing of consequence at the very least was found by any of the guards, and they requested that you submit yourselves to a zone of truth the following day. Panic and in a fluster, a lot of you have trekked off to the Palace of Waterdeep to attempt to speak with Laryl Silverhand. I'll tell her about speaking with Vajra Safra, deep under the city within Undermountain, the dungeon of the Mad Mage, as well as about potentially the crime that you've committed. Upon arrival, Laryl and Mert expressed pleasure at the act you had committed against Lord Castellanter, much to your surprise.
And
so
all
you
of our
find your-
buttholes relaxed.
And so you found yourselves being invited to sit on plush, yellow cushioned couches across from Laryl Silverhand, who sits at like a really ornate looking, it could be ivory, it could be marble, white desk, and standing off to the side, smoking a pipe, mustaches akimbo, Mert. And they're sort of grinning at you. So, he says, tell us, who did the deed? And he points over at Volknar and Victor. Was it one of these two?
Alistair
Is
slides.
Laurel Silverhand like the analog of like the president of Waterdeep?
Yes.
Alistair slides forward and sort of like leans on the wall and kind of gives like lifts his head. He's like, it was me.
and
He's
Mert
like,
looks impressed.
And he's like, I'm sorry, it wasn't part of the plan, but it had to be done.
Well, if it weren't for Slinky having your back, you would have been fucked. He's the real hero.
Alistair looks at the group. He's like, but it was really all of us, wasn't it, boys? And he just smiles. And everyone sort of had their part to play there.
Laryl looks at the lot of you and says, you've definitely done myself and Mert a great service, and for that we must thank you. Lord Castellanter was a thorn in our side, politically speaking, for quite some time. That said, it's quite good that no evidence of a crime was discovered at Prestige Worldwide. I would not have been able to assist you in this matter. Regardless of Lord Castellanter's, well, affiliations, let's call it.
Is this room supposed to be hidden in Owlbear?
Oh, sorry, I don't have a thing for this in Owlbear.
Oh,
That's for potentially more scenes
something
later.
else.
Harry would speak. Harry would interject a little bit and be like, "Yeah, we could use a little favor though.
And what would that be?
You see, we kind of been summoned. They seem to think this alleged crime was done by us, the guards. You see, they came by our place, snooped around.
No. They don't think it was us. They think we were in the area and that we're
Anyway, they think
suspicion
and they
of
want.
our involvement.
We need your help in getting and telling them to dismiss this zone of truth and call off the dogs. Let them know
Yes.
that we had nothing to do with this. They
It's
have
all a big misunderstanding, you
big
see.
misunderstanding.
That is something I may not be able to help with. And you can see that Laryl and Mert are looking at each other.
Who do the guards report
But,
to?
and she looks much, she almost like winces as you ask this question, and she goes, a report to the masked lords. And she kind of looks back at Mert, who reaches behind him into a pouch and actually pulls forth a mask. And he goes, guilty as charged. I'm one of them, as was Lord Castellenter. And, well, look, there's a schism on Council of Masked Lords. We believe that about half of them practice some form of demonology, just as Lord Castellenter did. And so, not everyone on our side, or should I say, the non-demonologists, know that they practice demonology. And it's the sort of thing that we can't necessarily come out into the open with. We don't want to blow people's cover. So basically, we don't feel comfortable calling off the guards. Said, there is potentially a way to go about this. And he begins to step forward to the desk and actually motions you all forth to the desk with him.
You
Are we
approach the
approaches?
desk.
What's this
Um,
now?
He lays out a map of Waterdeep that you've all seen several different times, and he says, by pointing first and foremost to the Castellenter Villa, you know where that is on the map, points it out to you and says, this evening, one of my agents reported that Lady Castellenter became incredibly agitated, much screaming was heard from the villa, much clamor, and she ran forth after giving her folk some sort of instructions. Some of the butlers ran off, one of the maids ran off, and they began doing things, and people began visiting the home. She herself, along with one of the butlers, went to the city of the dead, and he points to the opposite side of the map over at what would effectively be Waterdeep's large graveyard on the eastern side. And he says, she visited their family mausoleum. Shortly after, a few other individuals arrived. She left. That was the last I heard from my report. I do not know what happened. I do not know why she went there, but our suggestion is this. Find whatever evidence that you can that the Castellenters have been practicing any form of demonology, and we will do it utmost in our power to provide evidence as such tomorrow at the Zone of Truth. Now, when this occurs, ideally, you would have evidence that Victorio Castellenter himself was attempting something in the city to harm folk.
So then the truth will end up setting us free.
It will at least ensure that you are not in shackles.
Good enough. Also, we have evidence that Lady Castellenter has been, scrying us and spying on us. So just throwing it out there, I assume you have, protections to prevent that happening in this room.
And Laryl points to what would be she actually points to the walls, and she says 1 inch of lead covers every surface of this room.
Wonderful.
No scrying can reach this location.
I've got one more question.
Yes. As you will.
What happened to the Castle Lantern kid?
They both look at
20
each other
years ago.
troubled. Oh, you mean the oldest kid?
Yeah, the one like a while ago.
They look at each other and they say, we do not know. It is our belief, however, that he has never left the city.
Didn't the other Castellenter guy confirm that they had sacrificed him to a demon, or done something of that nature? Did you
They
get
would
that from
never-
him last
they would
time,
never
Harry?
confirm that. That's what we think.
I thought somebody
That's
did
what Harry
detect thoughts.
Yeah, I thought you got that
Yeah,
from
yeah, no, he was. I
the
thought he was
inside
just
of his
saying.
brain.
Yeah, but I thought he was just saying that, oh no, how does he know, and all that kind of stuff.
The inside is
Detect thoughts. Yeah.
I think we could take that as
Yeah. Well,
confirmation.
well, Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying proof-wise, I know what he did. I'm still trying to solve it. Anyway, so I guess we know what we got to do. We got to go on a
Harry's
little.
by the books, damn it.
We gotta we gotta go to the castle lanterns and scope out some deets before the morning. So we gotta go like now.
I would. And Mert kind of looks at you and says, my informants tell me that there is quite a large contingent of individuals currently at Castle Lantern Manor. I strongly advise that you do not head there. My suggestion
Well,
is to
then-
first head to their family mausoleum.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go there first. See what see what she went there to get, or went there to investigate.
Yes, if she's still there, maybe we can intercept her.
What about if you guys go there and me and Alistair go invis over to the place?
No, 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 no.
Alright.
They'll be
Alright,
ready
fine,
for
let's
that.
all go together.
Yeah.
Laryl
fine,
looks at you, Harry in particular, and says, "Well, I heard a lot of you went down through the yawning portal to Undermountain.
Yes, we went looking for Vajra.
What did you find?"
We did not
She's-
find her. She's trapped down there.
She's been imprisoned.
And you can see Laryl looks incredibly upset at this. Mert looks quite shocked. His mustaches are quivering. They both look back and forth at each other and say, "Did you spoke with her? You found her on some level?"
Through some kind of like magic mirror. So it was like her soul was imprisoned, and some other entity took over her body. Likely a
Oh.
demon, based on all the other information coming to light.
Oh dear. Oh, this is terrible. You can see
Well,
Mert's like clutching
that's a
at
bit
his chest.
presumptuous about the whole demon stuff, but definitely something is within her body in that place.
And
Her beautiful body.
you can see Laryl sort of just like looking flabbergasted at her desk, her hands flat on it. And after a moment, she looks back up at you after staring downward for so long and asks, one problem at a time. You
Yes.
are not to be arrested by the guards until after you fail to report for the Zone of Truth at 10 tomorrow. This I can promise. These are the rules and laws of Waterdeep. If you can find some evidence that the Castellanters were to harm the city or other people in the city on some level, then we will say that everything was being done under the guise of the city, and we will try to cancel the Zone of Truth, or at the very least, ensure that you are not shackled.
Yeah. Is there any is there any who the zone of truth thing? Would they have no evidence of or anything that links this to us? Why do they even who? How is this a
Because the
thing?
people in charge.
They're
Told them
scrying
to.
us.
Yeah, but
Yes.
I'm just saying, if we don't show up, it's under a lawful thing. We don't need to show up for something we didn't do.
Yeah,
No.
dude, just because they subpoena us doesn't mean we have to
Yeah,
show up.
Exactly.
Fake
Yeah,
news.
that's what I'm saying.
Alistair starts like waving his fingers, like, you remember when we first got here? We got the place from Volo, right? And then they
Yeah.
came by and made us sign those fancy papers.
Yes.
He's like, that right there is why they are able to question you without warrant. Basically, they just tell you to come down. You gotta listen. And he
The
smiles. He's
people-
like, he smiles and like cleans his hands, like that's why I didn't sign it.
Harry
But
slams
you
his
guys,
cap on the ground.
he waves his fingers like, you guys signed that thing, no questions asked.
These damn politics.
Laryl's
either
going
way,
to
we should,
say. Laryl's going to say that she pretends that she didn't hear that from you, Alistair.
Either way, the people who make the rules are telling us that we have to do this. So we should get to this mausoleum see what kind of dirt we can dig up. See if we can get ourselves out of this. Make the zone of truth work to our advantage.
I agree. Well, besides, I mean, you guys are in the clear, but they're gonna, if they, ask about my papers, whatever, that's not good.
And Mert steps forward and he goes, "Oh, one other piece of information: Lady Castlenter, as the individual who is making the claim against you, must also be in the zone of truth."
Oh,
Excellent.
Oh, okay.
she can't lie about that demon business, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, are there any ways around telling the truth in a zone of truth?
They
And you
can
can
tell
see
if
Mert
you've.
once again, sort of be like, "Hold up. There's one other thing. Worship of demons and devils is not illegal in Waterdeep. One of the many outcomes of having so many devil and demon worshippers as masked lords, obviously, but it does not mean that if you find evidence of them planning to harm folk, they can get away with that. And hence why that is why we are requesting from you."
We need to find proof of her conspiring against powerful people, so we can get
Could
those
be,
powerful
Just
people on
people in
our
general.
side.
Harming
could be
people in general.
powerless people.
Yeah.
As long as they're not
Sacrificing them,
looking to harm
just
the city.
exactly. Just maybe sacrificing them, and he gives a, he gives a dart's eye at Harold when he says that.
What are you looking at me for?
Nothing.
Harry puts his staff behind his back.
Yeah, well, either way, we should get a move on, boys.
Victor has a
Let's go.
question
Oh, Victor.
as he
Speak up.
holds up his hand while also gripping a sword.
Harold, tell us.
Do you know anybody that can help me? I kind of can't let go of this sword. It's like attached to me. Do you know anybody, or you yourself? Could you wave your magic wand and help me drop it?
Yeah.
He's
Let
afflicted,
me
our friend
see
here.
what
Alistair slaps him on the back.
Laryl
Things could be worse.
She will walk up to you and she will. She will cast detect, or she will cast dispel magic at 5th level. Go ahead and make I'm gonna say go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
On save, okay. 20.
Huh.
The sword falls from your hand.
Oh, thank God.
Yay!
Starting to get a cramp. It's getting cramped.
How's that feel, mate?
All feels
Slap you on the
great.
back.
And now I can use this one if we're going to do some grave robbing at night.
Yes.
You know?
We can kill the undead again.
Yeah. Nice.
Very good.
All right.
You're a de facto cleric.
Just need to cast prestidigitation on Victor's hand because he hasn't been able to wash it in a very long
Oh,
time.
thank you.
I got your back, Victor.
Yeah.
I don't want you, catching cholera or nothing.
What?
Alistair
Like, what
holds
if
his hand
you
up for
re-
a high five. Because he can finally freely use his hand now.
Let me see. Cursed longsword. Delete.
Alistair's left hanging.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to you, Alistair. What did you
It's fine.
say?
I said I held my hand out for a high five. 'Cause
Oh,
you can finally do
okay.
it now.
Sure. I'll high five you.
Boom.
All right. And wasn't Harold gonna do a Yankee swap with this lady, or are we saving that for another time?
With what?
A Yankee
What?
swap?
Yeah, with what?
You have a book,
Remind me. Oh.
and then she gives us like the deed to a boat or something.
Is that the deal? Then yeah.
I think so.
Hey, I got your
Hey,
book.
weren't we gonna trade in
This is
Manchin? Wait, do we really want to get rid of all the spells in Manchin's spellbook right now?
I mean, it's
Yeah.
Harold's call. I mean, I just remembered because that was like we were supposed to like meet her with her the next day, and it's been a few days. I don't know. I guess we
'Cause
could
that
want to have to
was,
do it right this second. We can wait. I just.
Oh, we're here. I
whatever.
mean, Harry's gonna give her a book back.
So you want to hand over Manshoon's spellbook. for the. Yeah, let me just double check the
It
specifics.
better
of
be a
that.
nice ass fucking boat.
Tell her you want to be able to use it when you,
Yeah,
you know,
no,
as
Yeah.
as you please. She's just the one holding it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
access to be able to copy the spells.
Yeah. If we do
Once,
what we
once,
said
once the time is right, you know, she's
Yeah.
just the keeper of it.
if we do what we said we're
Because
gonna
we want
be
it, we
doing,
want it,
then
you know, kept safely just as much as she does. You know.
That was a good call, Alistair.
and
There's a
good
clause
Alright.
to,
remembering.
you know.
Okay, so she has offered you a sailing ship and a set of bracers of archery.
Oh, and I got a slip too. I believe I negotiated on the deal. Place to park it.
Wait, what did you want?
Place to park it doesn't
A
it?
Oh
docking.
yes,
Oh, yeah,
yes,
dock.
yes.
I got the
That's
docking
right.
slip.
A place to
You
park
are
it.
allowed. You are allowed to park the boat at
Yeah.
in Waterdeep for as long as you need.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, exactly. Boom. And then so Harry will say, and I trust that you'll teach me a few spells in due time from this book, if needed. Later.
And she sort of nods and says, "This is something I believe that we can find some level of accommodation on."
Very good. We better get going. We gotta find some dirt on this castle land.
Alistair seeing you hand over a book, he's like, hold on, it's like I have a couple books. These interest you at all? It shows you some ledgers of the underground bosses.
Oh, okay. Which ones and from who?
Both gangs. He's like, these have any interest to you?
We got like
Okay.
all the goods.
You hand over the ledger that has a piece of paper in it with a list of names in Manchun's handwriting in particular. This list starts with a name that you recognize, Mert. It follows Perellus Thon, Tharduk Starbuckler, Jellin Ermbrusk, Dorgar Adarbent. And I will toss those into the group. You can see that if you highlight, it's kind of like invisible, but like there's a check mark next to two of the names, the second and the fourth. And you can see Mert and Laryl looking at them, and they go, "Knew Corylus Thon was a disciple of Asmodeus, but it looks like Jellin might be as well. Where did you find this?"
Alistair looks up and then looks over towards Harold and like wearing the robes. And he's like, take a guess.
How did... Oh my word. We cannot thank you enough for the things that you have done for Waterdeep, clearly.
You can thank us by getting us out of this zone of circle.
Oh,
Zone
We have-
of truth.
Goddamn zone of circle coming at us.
and they say, like, we are doing everything in our power. We just don't have enough power to stop it at this moment. So we are trying.
Luckily,
Alistair,
we have
Alistair taps
our
on
own
the
power.
book. Alistair taps on the book. He's like, there's a lot of power in that thing right there.
Yeah, let's let
There
them
is.
do their political thing, and let's go. Let's use our not
Hey,
inconsiderate, not tiny amount of power to go get some dirt on this
Hey,
bitch.
Alistair, tell him you'll trade the book for dirt on for dirt on the castle lantern.
But anyway, you think you can make use of those books?
Oh, almost assuredly. And they look at the other one. They say, "This looks to be some of the contracts of the Xanathar Guild. Yeah, this looks like
Yes.
they're pushing weapons and goods and drugs all over. This could be useful as well. We might... This is more of a long-term thing." But she holds up the piece of paper with the names on it and says, "This... we may actually be able to use this to our advantage tomorrow by leveraging some of the names on this list. This could be helpful."
Well, since it's so helpful, I don't suppose you have any, magic items or anything laying around that may help us in our dastardly deeds.
Zeusanu, come on, mate.
She sort of gives you a funny look, and she's like, You're helping yourselves, you know.
They've been helping
Eh.
enough.
Yeah.
I shrug, but yeah, it was worth a try.
I mean, she also did hand over the bracers of archery.
Yeah.
True.
What do you think you're gonna do with those, Harold?
Anybody want to use them? Anybody like longbows?
I mean, yeah, I could. Victor could, you know.
Say no more.
Yeah.
Harry tosses them over to Victor.
Nice.
Eh, While we're handing out goodies, Zeus would like reach into his pouch and
Started leather question mark? Whatever those were.
yeah, toss some armor over to Alistair. Reach in again, flick a ring over to Volknar, and then take out a rod and start spinning it around. And this rod, I don't know who you think would benefit most. What do you guys think about this rod?
Alistair putting on his armor is like, that's a group item. Who cares who has it?
All right, well, who wants to be responsible for it? 'Cause I have no more attunement slots.
Um.
I think we're all getting full. We're gonna have to start picking
Yeah.
and choosing.
The
I was gonna give
glamour
it
glamour leather isn't even a attunement, I don't think.
I was gonna give it a Harry, but with the eyes of charming, it feels a little redundant.
Why don't you hold on to it for now, Zeus New, and we'll figure that out when we need to.
Okay.
All right, so there's one
It's
more.
a nice rod.
It is a very nice rod.
There's one more.
I've got a much nicer stick to hit people with and twirl my staff of power around.
I think it's time we leveled up.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Oh jeez.
Do I get anything?
All at once, it's happening.
Is that
Oh,
is that a Volknar I heard?
Yeah, I took a little nap, but I'm back.
Hey,
Oh.
it's good. That's good. Get it early, because we're about to get in some
Hey,
shit.
that was a good time to come back. We leveled up.
I know, I heard level up and it kind of pricked my eyes open.
Also,
All right.
Volknar, I just gave you a ring of protection.
You should give it to Alistair, but Volknar is a good candidate too.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but you already you got a cool magic item. Like Volknar's like a frontline fighter.
Volknar
The ring
needed it.
protection is
Volknar
like-
needed it more.
Yeah.
What's a ring of protection?
It's very good. You're gonna be
Alright, what-
pleased.
I mean,
It gives you a +1 to your AC and a +1 to all of your saving throws.
Yeah.
So it really does quite a lot to like.
It's good for
beef you up.
anybody, really, but yeah. Good get.
Alright, so let me
Learn
take
more
this
spells.
All right, I'm gonna go grab a beer and grab a glass of water. You guys start leveling up, and I will be back in like 2 minutes.
Oh, if
Do
you
we
have-
know
you
the
make
direction
room.
we're supposed to be
I got
like? What
other
direction the
stuff.
thing is we're supposed to be going in?
You guys do not know. You know that you are looking for the Castellanter's family mausoleum.
Okay, so there's not like one of those things like in malls where it's just like you are here, and then
So there are signposts. There is actually like a bit of a signpost thing in front of you.
okay.
Right here.
All right. Let's go find this thing here.
should we stick together or split up?
I
If
think
we
we should
want
stick
it-
together.
Have we
Stick
ever
together,
long
mates.
rested at any point in the recent future?
We
I think
haven't.
you have.
I don't think we haven't had time.
Not since
Yeah,
the
I've used all my
dungeon.
spell slots.
Okay. Just confirming. I got plenty,
I used all
Okay.
mine.
but I do have stuff used up. That's why I
Being
was
a
asking,
dummy.
so.
Luckily, I got mine back for short rests.
Is that only once a day though?
Every short rest, all my warlock spell slots come back,
That's pretty cool. Okay.
but I have 2.
Yeah.
So
All
that's
right.
the
Yeah.
tough
Let's.
part.
Can any of
let's
you
start-
fellas read this?
say, read what? This
I'm
map?
pointing at signs that have words on them.
No.
What's probably what's it written in? Common.
Just a bunch
I'd
of
imagine?
shapes.
Yeah, Zeus New approaches the sign to see if he can find directions to the castle lantern place.
Okay. And the signpost has been it looks like scratched up and there is blood on it.
That's
Ooh.
ominous. You know what, everyone? You boys stay here. Maybe do quick aerial reconnaissance.
Yeah, that's not very welcoming.
Yeah, you want to go find our? Give us a location of the mausoleum from up above.
How
can.
how high up before I can't like see the ground?
I mean, this fog and mist is pretty thick tonight.
Alright.
You probably can only see about 50 or 60 feet ahead.
Should I
I
go
just
for it?
think we.
Do you want me to do a lap around the place up in the sky, see if I can find it?
We'll start walking
Sure.
around and you stay above us. How about that?
Yeah, let us know if you see anything attack us. I think we should just stick together and keep moving. But yeah, you should get a aerial view while we
My
do
bird would be here as well.
that.
So I'll exchange a look with my my feathered brethren, and take to the skies with them. I'll leave Slinky with Alistair.
As you take to the skies, where are you going?
I'm doing like lazy circles around the group as they move forward. Just like
Okay.
trying to do my best to keep an eye out, see if I can spot like movement or creatures or people or anything that looks like a point of interest.
Gotcha. Make a perception check.
And
Um, let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna say that you can't make out anything from the fog. You do notice that the several of these like tombs, mausoleums, burial locations, they do have names on them. Some of them more ornate than others. Some of them more legible than others. Nothing sort of jumps out at you.
are there any that look like fancier than the rest?
You notice that there are two large ones in particular, one close by, and then one down here, and those would be the largest in general in the area. You suspect that the largest are probably in relation to the wealthiest. You know, the Castellanters are very wealthy, but beyond that, you really don't know.
Alright, so I'll use message to I guess Victor's probably taking the lead, so I'll use message to tell Victor, give him like the location of the two biggest and nicest looking mausoleums.
All right. Sounds like let's start by checking out this big one to the left here, fellas.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, when you guys go inside, I'll perch on the roof to
Well,
keep a
we'll
lookout.
see what it says on the outside before we go break it into a, whatever.
Yo,
this
we
thing
covered up a
is.
murder last session,
Yeah,
grave robbing,
let's-
like that's nothing.
Okay. Yeah.
Par for the course.
Alistair, you see any words here? He's
I don't know, do I?
just looking out the outside.
You do. And this one's a little surprising. You see in between two candle type images the words Candlekeep. And there's actually a plaque underneath. Everything is fully closed in this mausoleum. There is what would appear to be a stone door. You don't see hinges on it. You don't see some way for it to move. If it does move, it could be magical. It could be some hidden mechanical thing. But it says Candlekeep. And on the plaque it says, the builder of the fortress, now known as Candlekeep, Rare Candlekeep, was an accomplished wizard, originally of Waterdeep, who has been entombed here for when the time is right to him to return to his home.
I don't think this is it, boys.
All right. Okay, let's Zeus News said there
Who are we
were
looking for?
Zeus News said we're
We
looking
looking
for
for
big
candles?
ones. He said big ones are for the rich people, and I think there's one southeast of our current
Oh,
position.
Alice just sends his bird out of the sky this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead
Can
and
your
make a
bird go
perception
read?
check with the bird.
Can your bird read signs?
Bird rolls at advantage, and it gets one less, I think, than these rolls, so it would be an 18.
Gotcha. Okay. So there is one thing that the bird spots that's not necessarily a name or not necessarily anything related to like a specific mausoleum, but is important and it sort of jumps out at him nonetheless. There is an individual crawling on the ground and a trail of blood
Oh,
after them this way. Down in the southern section of this area.
Alistair would quickly notify the lads of what's down there.
Okay.
That sounds like the way that we should go.
Yeah. And
Let's do some investigating, boys.
do we stay on the path or do we just cut through the grass? I don't know about graveyard etiquette. I guess
Let's
let's
just
go on
go.
the grass. Let's go on the grass. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Let's check
I'm
it
gonna be
out.
respectful. I'm gonna fly over the grass.
Come on, Volknar.
Sorry, I'm
Okay.
trying to figure out how I can go to the Apple store tomorrow and fix my phone. What am I doing? Where are we going?
We're
Just
Running
Just
across
follow
the
us.
grass.
Yeah.
Okay, running across the
Yeah,
grass.
we're heathens.
Yeah,
you guys
scared me. I gotta set up my Apple. I do
Yeah.
my Apple.
Is this person crawling alive or dead, or can we tell?
So as you trample tulips and some springtime flowers coming up across some of the graves,
Oh,
you
guys
rush
dicks.
over to this large, ornate, well-maintained mausoleum that says the words Castellanter right below where Zeusanu is now perched, and you see none other than three strings. The bard who plays his three-stringed lute at the yawning portal, crawling, blood pouring from his leg, clearly in pain as sweat furrows his brow. And he looks up at you and says, "There's demons in there." And he's like trying to stand, but he cannot. His leg will not support him.
I'll do what I can to dress his wounds.
Okay.
Who
roll a
brought them
medicine check.
here? Who brought them here?
He goes, the Lady Castellanta left. She left there. I was tasked to watch the area. That so I think the other individuals who went inside. Two of them left. I don't fully know. I don't know where they went.
Are you willing to testify that they summoned demons?
Absolutely.
Perfect. Let's go. Harry grabs him now.
Did you?
We gotta
wanna
take
make
care of the demons first.
That was
medicine check,
for
Zeus?
healing.
Probably should. We probably.
Oh,
should.
medicine. Yeah, medicine check is a 15, and he gets 4, 5, 6, 7 HP plus his level.
Okay, so you are able to patch him up enough using your medicine kit so that he is able to like sort of like lean over here and say like, and he like has a short bow in his hands as well, like that he takes back off his back. I'll watch here. Thank you. And you can see that he's still in a lot of pain, but he is okay for the moment. Look, I think there's 3 cultists in there. They summoned demons. 2 of them ran out. I tried to stop them from running out. That's when I became injured. They ran to the south. Get in there and kill whatever is in there, and then we'll see if we can find out where they went.
Is he like stable enough to like flee? So I feel like we want him alive. Maybe we send him to Silverhand.
Yeah, Alistair's leaving his bird with him to watch him, and if the bird
Cool.
sees anything like coming to get him, he
We'll
wants
escort
the
him
bird
back.
to notify him.
Is Volknar coming in with us, or is he gonna stand sentry outside?
He'll go in. He just
Alright.
got done setting up his Apple appointment. So
Yeah,
now
perfect.
he's ready to join back into the group.
All right, then Harry's gonna tell the guy to wait here. We'll escort him back, we're gonna go take care of his problem for him.
Yeah, I'll sort of say, send my bird if you need help.
Yeah, whatever you do, stay safe. That's our priority right now. You are very
What's your
important
name again?
to us
Yeah,
alive.
yeah, so his name.
His name is Three Fingers. And he is the bard who you have all seen in the first or second session of the campaign, actually.
He's the guy that sings songs about how awesome we are.
Have you made a song about Prestige Worldwide yet?
He's like, no, but I give me the opportunity, and he says this through like a laugh and a wince at the same time.
After
Yeah,
time, maybe
it-
you will. Else he gives him a wink.
He says,
I like
give
this
us
guy.
Harry says, hold my beer. The group runs in the building.
cracks his feathers. Follows the boys
Uh,
inside.
So inside is like a bit of an atrium, which leads immediately to a set of stairs. Everything is pitch black, first and foremost. Except for at the entrance, you can see some of the blood that it looks like Three Fingers trailed up with himself.
Drift globe.
Okay.
I'm gonna toss that bitch up.
As you light the drift globe and toss it in, you light up the mausoleum area pretty expansively.
You know,
And
I'm
out
gonna
of
use
the
it to cast daylight.
Oh, you're gonna use it to cast daylight. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I might
you
know
can
too.
very clearly see in very bright light. And does that do anything special? Let me just double check that.
60-foot radius sphere of light spreads out from the point I choose within range.
Oh, baby.
All right.
Bright light sheds dim light for an additional 60 feet. So I guess I try to throw it like as close to the middle as I could.
Like down, like here or here.
Like I'm
This
thinking
area or
like
this
here,
area?
like right in the middle of the room.
So you
Oh,
can.
it's
I
a
mean, it's all.
hallway.
Yeah, it's all stone walls.
Yeah, so I throw it to the end of the hallway and activate it.
Okay. So this bright light emanates outward from that point, and you can see the following. You see what would be a winged, red-skinned, devilish-looking man leaning against the wall, who then shields his eyes with a hiss and some sort of slur that you don't understand unless any of you understand Infernal.
I don't think so.
Okay. Clearly some sort of devilish fiend. There are dead bodies on the ground, torn apart, masked cultists, or at least one of them is masked, one of them is not. They appear to have been shredded at and partially eaten. There's blood everywhere in this area, meaning that that is difficult terrain. The individual who has to shield his eyes goes, he again, curses in some sort of language that is infernal, and you hear a large growl and a rip and a tear of flesh from beyond in the hallway where you cannot see. Please roll initiative.
Oh.
Like to the right, that way.
Yes, yeah.
Harry's
What's,
gonna send these guys back to the River Styx.
I am super glad that I picked up the spell tailor made for demons.
Yeah, you better use it now.
It'll
What
be my
spell's
last
that?
spell slot. Magic
Alright.
circle.
Victor, what would you like to do?
Okay, so these two masked people, they are hostile or not hostile?
They are dead. On
They
the
are
ground.
dead.
And
Okay.
there's like blood filling, and I will make this like a little more clear, but there's blood filling the area there, in essentially like this whole space. Like it's just like fully bloody and slick with blood, therefore it's difficult terrain.
Okay. Let me just check the distance here. So, okay, I can get up to the edge of the blood. And you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna get here, and ready an attack if that demon bat looking thing comes at me.
The feller.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack him, but for now I'm just kind of, got my shield in front of me.
Let me
Yep.
check one thing.
So are those two things dead, or are those bad guys that you ran by? I missed that.
Dead,
they're
dead bodies.
Dead bodies,
dead,
a lot of
okay,
blood.
alright.
I might.
I see
You
the
said
blood,
difficult
but-
terrain. I'm not sure. So difficult terrain might make it so I
Is it half?
can't move as
I
far.
don't think you can get that far. Yeah, that's what I was
Okay.
about to say.
So
I'm
however
just
far
double
I can
checking.
get is
I'll make it this.
where I
so
will.
5, 10. I think you can make it to. Let me change the color on this because it's not that. I think you can make it to here.
Okay. Well then,
So it's basically you have to pay double movement through each of those. So it would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30.
okay. Well, I'm ready to go when the fighting starts.
All right. That's good because it's about to start now. The individual in front of you will leap forward to here, and then there's enough room for this. There's about 10 feet, and they will fly at you to get to here. And they will engage you in combat. Let me check one thing.
Looks
They
pretty human,
will.
double checking. Yeah, he's definitely. He will be dispatching it.
They will attempt to charm you. So go
Ooh, I
ahead
don't
and
like
make a wisdom saving throw, please.
18.
Oh,
saves.
well,
That would have been real. That would have been really bad if we had to fight
Yeah.
Victor too.
Yeah, it's just
Wow, that
like
was a
lost our tank
flat roll.
immediately.
Is am I able to do the attack I had readied?
You are able to do the attack you had ready.
Nice. Okay. Ooh, 14.
That is going to be a miss.
Mm.
Decent armor.
Yeah.
Just checking one more thing. It will take an attack at you. Oh crap! It's super laggy. I know. I gotta fix this really fast. I might actually have to drop out of Chrome really fast and come back. Sorry, guys. Did this last time too. They're back.
Well, while we're loading, I can't do a cantrip and a bonus action cantrip in the same turn, right? Isn't that something
I don't
we
know.
decided last time?
Not sure. You might be able to, but that
Fair
would
enough.
probably be it.
I think no, because they're the same. I think you could have done the other way.
Like a bonus
Cantrip.
action spell and a regular cantrip, or a
Then-
regular spell and a bonus action cantrip?
Yeah, now that I don't know, you gotta ask the DM, not us.
All right, so the claw attack as well misses from this creature, this devilish creature, and it will end up being Harry's turn. Zeusny, hold your question until a moment from now.
All right. Harry's gonna say this is this guy. Harry's gonna run up 5, 10, 15. Go diagonal, right? 20. This is a little corner, right?
Yes, that is a little cubby corner.
Yeah, a little cubby corner. Harry's gonna duck down, take a knee or something, and then pop his head around the corner and shoot a little ice knife out.
All right.
Actually, how many spell slots do I have left? Let's double check that first.
Remember,
Oh,
there's
we got plenty. We got plenty. Let's go, ice knife, baby. Oh, 14.
That is not a hit, but it does still have to make the dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, that's right.
So it will. And I get a 20. So does it take half damage or no damage?
It must succeed a saving throw or take. So no, you good.
Save or
Absolutely
suck.
nothing.
All right. And so the ice knife actually sort of goes into the other cubby across from you over here. and he's able to like dodge out of the way of it, so the shrapnel does not hurt him. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Harry?
No, just hide.
Okay. Out from behind the cubby corner you cannot see, you hear this growling noise. And a large, fiendish creature comes from around the corner, a bulbous sac hanging from its throat, large claws, just absolutely fouled by blood, gore dripping from its maw, looks at you all and emits a keening howl in a 60-foot cone just down the hallway. I think, Harry, you're probably out of reach of the cone because you're behind cover. Let me just double check one thing. Actually, no, I think it's going to affect you as well, Harry. I think it affects you as well. It's not like a dragon's breath, it's because it's noise. I'm going to say, yeah. And 60 feet is going to be,
Bigger than that.
that's
anyway.
everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody please make a wisdom saving throw.
Ugh, yuck. Oh, it's not bad.
14.
17, baby.
Same.
All right, Volknar, Alistair, and Harry, you are not frightened. Everyone else, you are frightened until the Howler's next turn. Your
And who
speed
is
is
that?
halved,
You can't attack.
so that would be Volknar, Victor, and Zusanu.
Oh my
the
god.
creature that frightens you.
Can
Wait,
they
I
not?
thought I'd
Yeah,
say-
but can they not? I think they run away, right? Or is that a different
If it gets
one?
within a distance,
right.
So
certain
it's a
distance,
little
I
more
think.
than that with this guy, actually.
Uh,
So you're
Ooh, let's
frightened
go.
until
Make
the
a fight.
Howler's next turn. And while you are frightened in this way, your speed is halved and you are incapacitated, meaning you
Ugh.
cannot take actions or reactions.
okay.
Damn.
All right. I see how we're gonna do this. I see how we're gonna do this. Incapacitate our burly boys.
So that would be.
Alright.
I'll just put some colors on you guys to show you're incapacitated. That works. We'll switch that to this.
Do a different color because it looks too close to the red. It's not a good one.
Blue. So it's Volknar, Zusanu, sorry, and Victor. Because you guys got a 14, 7, and... Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. 14, 7...
Yeah,
I got a 17.
I think
That's
it's just
my
me and
bad.
Victor.
Yeah, I think that's right. It's a 16 saving throw. Those of you who saved, you are immune to the mind-breaking howl of all howlers for the next 24 hours.
Nice.
Oh.
You are
So we
now
don't have to worry about it
immune.
anymore.
Yeah. Now here's the big thing.
More.
Does not recharge.
Nice.
So we can't even use it again.
Not right
now, at least. Yeah, maybe next turn, but
Let's see. And it happens at the end of its turn, the recharge, so it actually won't even be able to use it next turn. It wouldn't be until like 2 turns from now. But that is going to be its... is that going to... I mean, it'll advance to here. That'll be its full turn. That brings us around to Volknar. What would you like to do?
Was Victor hit at all?
Victor has not yet been hit.
All right. Well,
But he's
Volknar
cowering like a little baby.
is very upset. What is this? What is this red thing
He-
in the middle here?
Blood.
Oh, it's
he's
blood.
frozen in fear,
blood
is
and
what he
gore.
is.
It's blood and gore.
Okay.
It makes the ground difficult terrain as well.
So it takes double your movement to get through it.
Okay. Okay, I'll be fine.
It's like a scene from fucking Doom.
And what is this fucking devilish looking thing?
Enemy.
That is... Yeah, that
The
is a devilish
demon.
enemy.
Okay, Volknar doesn't like that Victor is scared like a baby. And he will rage. Oh, I got a bonus rage for my level up. That's sick. Let's
Really?
go.
That's
That's
pretty dope.
nice.
Yeah, so Volkmar's not happy that Victor's scared. Puts him in a frenzy. And a rage, actually.
You be a rage.
And yeah, he's gonna swing his great axe +1 at this motherfucker.
All right, let's see it.
22 to hit.
That is a hit.
Oh, I should have asked if I was gonna get advantage on that. 7 damage.
You would not get advantage of
plus
it on it. You are raging, so you get +2 for 9 total damage, and that's a magical weapon, right?
Yeah.
Right. Full damage. And you sink your axe into the shoulder of this succubus, this male succubus creature, and it roars in pain and screams in infernal once more. And you hear in your mind, "We'll pay for that." Is there anything else you'd like to do, Volknar?
Yeah, I want to say
Another
"Shut up,
attack?
bitch," and then do another attack. 14 to hit?
A 14 does not hit.
Ooh. Okay. Then yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Oh, what's this red ring around me? Oh, it's just the rage.
It's the rage, yep.
Okay. Cool, I'm done.
Alistair, what would you like to do?
Alistair is going to. He's gonna run up. And I think that's 25 or 20, 25, and I think going there is like my normal movement, and anything beyond this is I have to dash. So I'm gonna bonus action dash and attack the demon man.
Okay.
Let's see, my rapier. Okay.
Critical hit.
Okay.
Crit to open it up.
Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, so there's that plus the sneaks, I assume.
Yep.
And I get 2 sneaks, right?
You get
'Cause it was a
whatever you
crit?
normally get.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, yeah, double the die.
Okay. Well, there you go. 18 plus 13.
All right, so let me just do the. And this is a non-magical weapon.
It's a silvered rapier.
Gotcha. So
Alistair didn't want a metagame and have a magical weapon.
you do quite a bit of damage. You don't think you did the full amount of damage, and considering that you were able to put this rapier to the throat of this creature and begin to pierce the skin, the rapier actually began to bend a bit, and instead of going like through their throat, sort of went down back through like some of the skin of the shoulder in the same spot where Volknar hit with his axe. And again, not full damage, significantly hurt this creature.
You guys saw Alistair do his new like critical hit maneuver, and then it was repelled by whatever this thing is, and Alistair is in shock at his new move being repelled, even though it did quite a bit of damage still.
So was that your movement, your bonus action, and your full action?
Yes, sir. It is indeed. I mean, I could still back up a little bit. I should probably do that.
You don't have disengage though, remember?
Yeah. Actually, no. I'm staying here. Well, I mean, can it? If I back away, will it get an opportunity attack? That's the question.
It will.
All right, then I'll stay here.
Zeusini, what would you like to do?
Power and fear, I suppose. Do I have to? Do I have a save that I can roll against, like beginning and/or end of my turn?
You must succeed on a saving throw or be frightened until
incapacitated.
the end of the howler's next turn.
Okay.
So you can only move away from the creature at half speed, if you wish.
I guess I'll just continue to cower in fear. Oh, but I also 'cause I forgot to say it while we were outside and I was perched on top of the cast lantern crest, I would have pooped on it as a bird.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, so Zeusanu's full turn. Victor, again, you can only move away from it at half speed if you wish. You can stay where you are if you want to.
Victor will just stay here.
Okay, and Victor is cowering in fear as well. That is going to bring us to the succubus, who incapacitated. Can't take
Might still have
action.
reaction though, Victor.
You are frightened, right?
I assumed no
Oh, yeah,
actions meant
incapacitated meant-
no actions of any kind.
True, incapacitated. It's different.
So the worst part of this, in terms of incapacitated as a condition, is I don't get any bonuses against Victor. I think I'm just gonna take. Oh gosh, I will. Oh no, yeah, I'll attempt. How many feet you can see one within 15 feet? The succubus will attempt to charm Volknar.
I'm raging. He can't even do it, but let him try.
Ooh.
Right. So, I mean, he'll just attempt to do it. It will just get repelled by your rage. He will look shocked by this, and then he will retreat. So you can take an attack of opportunity if you wish, Victor and Volknar and Alistair.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. Why would I not? Ooh, 27 to hit.
That is a hit.
Another fucking 9 damage. This is bullshit. 7 plus 2.
9 damage.
That'll be a
Alistair,
26,
that is
sir.
a hit. You guys with these 19s.
Dice
Does,
are hot tonight.
Am I gonna get the sneaks with that, or does that not count?
It does not count because it's not come back to your turn yet. So
Okay.
you did your turn, you had the sneak attack, it's got to come all the way back around.
That's fine.
That would be
Extra damage is extra damage, so.
yeah. We'll do half that damage in this instance. It is bloodied, however. The succubus is bloodied. That will be its full turn. Harry, what would you like to do?
Harry would like to confirm how well his sculpting ability is about protecting his friends.
Should be fully active, I believe. Let me double check that.
I just did you say there's a limit to how many people I can protect? I guess that was what I was asking.
So you're talking about sculpting spells. It's
Like if I do a damage spell and I
choose-
don't want to affect my friends. I thought there was something about I could only do it to X amount. That's what I was just.
When you cast an evocation spell that affects other creatures you can see, you can choose a number of them equal to 1 plus the spell's level to protect.
1 plus the spells level. Okay, cool. All right, Harry's gonna throw a fireball.
All right. And
I'm
I mean,
messing around.
it basically doesn't matter where you toss it because it's not going to hurt Zeusanu. You can sculpt it around all your friends. It will hurt both
Yeah.
of them. Go ahead and roll damage, and I will roll some saving throws.
Let's hope
Yeah.
fire doesn't heal them.
Would the fire also potentially dry up the blood on the floor to make it more passable?
It might.
I don't know too much about how blood responds to fire.
So the succubus failed. It is resistant
it
to
did.
fire. It is resistant to
Oh.
fire, however. So it's only going to take half that, but it does quite a bit. The other creature, what is your saving throw?
17.
Spell DC. Okay, it failed as well. So it will take. Let's
Nice.
see.
17 is
Also
so
only take
fucking high for a
half
DC.
damage.
I know. I have it for detect thoughts as well.
It's fancy
Right.
robes of yours.
Yeah.
We Harry, you and me are spoiled with our fucking end game magic items.
Let's see. It ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. What I will say is this: the blood mostly evaporates from the fireball and makes the area more passable.
Hey, you're welcome,
Cool.
boy.
Not a boy, Harry.
And the succubus is bloodied. Anything else you would like to do, Harry?
Duck back behind the wall, and then say, "Go get him, boys." Finish him
All
off.
right. It will be the Howler's turn. Howler will begin to lay into Volknar. Does a 15 hit or, well, natural ones? I assume not going to hit. 7. His AC is a 17, so neither of them hit. And I think he's just going to stay there. That will be his. Oh, let's see if he recharges. He does not. Closer. Still not.
Was it maybe like 3 or higher? Something like that? 4, 5, 6?
Oh, it's a 6 on this one.
Oh.
Volknar, what would you like to do?
Oh no.
Probably on the
Does
phone with
Volknar-
Apple support.
Does Volknar want to wake
no,
up?
Still alive, still alive. What do I want to do?
Uh,
I will.
There's a small
Ooh.
chance this thing could have a lower AC than the other thing.
I have a question.
Am
want to
I
ask
if I
after
if I
this.
leave my area, am I gonna get an attack of opportunity from this fucking beastly thing? Or am I not close enough?
You are close enough to get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, like that he could take one on me?
You're basically you're both within 5 feet. I don't think you're just actually in the square, but you're in this square.
You could probably still move here without getting it and attack that guy if you wanted.
That's what I wanted to. Oh, I wanted to attack the other guy without getting an attack of opportunity on
You
me.
could probably
Yeah,
still
you
do it
can-
if you stay here.
Yeah.
Would you be able to get by him though?
Might have to roll for it or something, if at all.
You can't move through an enemy's squares like that.
Well, what if I just do this?
Slide through his legs. There's a wall there.
What if I just go around him? Wait, this is a wall?
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
walls.
Yeah.
Yes, those are stone walls.
Wall.
Just go like this.
Dude, just
He's
focus on the
he's
big guy.
blocking
Let
the
the
only 2 squares right here.
let the
Just
range
power
boys
through.
take
I'm
care of
gonna
the
come-
the other one.
I'm gonna come slap you in the ass real soon on my next turn. Oh, that was my question. If he readies an action, and then I go give him haste later. I mean, I guess in the end it's all the same. But
I
in
mean,
theory, could he have like 4 attacks or something like that?
so
I guess it would all be.
No.
It would just be a matter of the same.
all right. Well, okay. So
just
let me ask you this: Is
Yeah.
so the succubus is bloodied, right? Is he very
Yes.
bloodied, or is he just bloodied?
It's hard to tell. He's a fiendish creature, and you don't have a lot of experience with those.
Okay. Can I throw a javelin from where I am, or no?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a javelin at the little bitch bag that ran away.
Let's see it.
You throwing your lightning javelin or your regular one?
Nah, regular one.
Oh, you gotta make it
Oh, okay.
magical.
Yeah, come on, man. I spent so much money on getting that for you. You never use it.
He
Yeah,
takes
he doesn't
half
like
damage.
using
Like,
it.
I'm starting to
Full
feel like
damage.
Volknar just doesn't appreciate
It only
Zeus.
has
Wait.
one fucking charge. Like, why am I gonna use it right now?
So that hits. It does damage. It does not kill him.
Okay. What do we think, boy? Should I attack the fucking big ass creature? Or should I throw another javelin at little
Another
bitch?
javelin.
I'll do another javelin then.
Imagining Volknar like holding off the creature with his axe in one hand and whipping a javelin past it with the other, and this time sadly missing.
While
Boo.
screaming angrily.
Like literally turning back to look at you guys and be like, "Which one should I do?" Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do, Volknar?
No, I think that's all.
Alistair, what would you like to do?
Alistair is gonna move up here, attack, and move back with his bonus action disengage. And
Okay.
here's the attack. Oh, that's probably gonna miss.
That is a miss.
Sad. Yeah, and I'm gonna go back to, let's see, so that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, back here.
Okay. Zeusny, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna stand up, shake off the fear, and then, after watching Volknar raging for so long, do my best Volknar scream. Do a little mini duck rage. And would I be able to cast a cantrip as an action and a bonus action, or just one cantrip per total turn?
You can cast a cantrip as an action and then a bonus action.
All right.
I mean, the cantrip has to have the bonus action ability or the like quicken spell thing. You're a sorcerer, right?
Yeah. Well, I have
Is that what
one
you're
level
looking to
in
do?
sorcerer, but I haven't put enough levels into sorcerer for like meta magic.
Gotcha.
But I have
Okay.
Shillelagh, which is a bonus action.
Gotcha.
Because I feel like Harry probably has the succubus handled.
Dude, I don't do any damage. What are you talking about? Harry's got shit handled.
Dude, you've got like
I do the
firebolt
least
and
amount
ice
of
knife.
damage on our team. But yeah, I'll do what
Because
I can.
I have that demon spell, but I have one use of it before we short rest.
Yeah.
So the question is, do I use it on this guy
I
and
know,
trap
or
him?
is there
He
one
can fly
Or do
out
we
of it.
no, they can't. Once I cast it, they're stuck in it. And there's nothing they can do to get out other than teleporting, and then they have to do some crazy save to get out of it. So they can't like fly out of it or like walk out of it or anything. They're just stuck.
Then do it.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's my new spell. I want to see what's up with it. I am going to cast Magic Circle in between the giant thing and the succubus.
Okay.
10-foot radius. So it's where's like the shape tool?
So it'd be like these 4 squares or something? Or like just
10-foot radius is pretty big.
It'd be like this.
It'd be like 20 foot. Yeah, 20-foot diameter.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll do that. All right, and I will make it affect fiends. So the creatures inside, so I'm casting it reverse. I think they're just stuck. They can attack if they have
It's
ranged attack, they can attack outside of it, but they have disadvantage.
magic circle, right?
Yeah, and the targets, if they target us outside, they can't do anything to charm, frighten, or possess us. And they cannot leave the cylinder unless they try to teleport. And then, in order for that to be successful, they have to succeed on a charisma saving throw.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I am gonna summon Tentacool right in the middle of them. And I'm gonna have him attack the succubus
Okay.
with 11 to hit.
That is a miss.
I'll still take this turn as a win.
yeah, that's a
Alright.
sweet spell.
Yeah, then I'm gonna fly up right outside the circle next to Victor.
Right. Is that your full turn?
That is my full turn.
Cool. Victor, what would you like to do?
Victor is going to attack the Howler. So first attack is a nat 20.
Ooh, hoo, hoo.
That is a hit.
Is this thing
Second one of the night, baby.
Is this thing undead?
It is fiend, not undead.
Okay. Okay, so let's do a menacing attack on it. Since it
Okay.
tried to make me afraid, now I'm gonna make him afraid, hopefully. So wisdom save for him.
Okay. And how much damage was that total? Before I remember?
Total with the menacing attack, it was
17.
17 damage.
Cool.
And
A wisdom saving throw, you said?
yeah. Just to get a
Weird.
like a 15. Wow.
24.
Okay. So I just wanted the extra damage anyway, but
This
now
thing is oddly wise.
I will use my bonus action to try to use my shield to knock him on the ground. Like, I know he's big, so it probably isn't the best character to try this on first, but I'm gonna try to whack him on. I'm gonna make him prone by whacking with my shield.
And that's with Shield
Master. Yeah.
Alright. Let me just double check to see if there's like anything I need to know about this for this. Let's see. Bonus action. Shove. So it's under the shove rules. Where does that exist? I think it's technically an opposed check. The target must be no more than one size larger. Opposed athletics checks. Push. Oh, it looks just like a flat check to me, so we're just gonna roll that. I got a 22.
Oof.
I'm gonna be a 22.
16.
Unfortunate.
But we've
Still
got
got more in the tank, though, don't you?
yeah, we've got our. That was my first attack. So then my second attack. Ooh, with a 27 to hit.
That is a hit.
Another 13 damage, and we're gonna try to triple him. Even though he's probably super strong.
Is that a strength check again?
Yeah, strength save.
He goes prone.
Very nice.
Nice.
Okay.
That's what we like to see. Victor
and
tripping
then-
the big monster.
Yeah. And then
These are
we're
still good
gonna
trip-
action surge. Where's my
Oh.
button for that? Clicking the button. And then okay, so this is advantage because he's prone.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another 27.
That is a hit.
It's another 9 damage, and then we're gonna menacing attack him.
Okay.
I'm going all in. Another 7 damage. So that was okay. So that was my third attack. Let me just add this up here. So a 17 for the first one.
Is it 15 save?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't really care about the. I just wanted the extra damage.
It's still good to know if it gets up.
Yeah.
you're-
Okay, so it was 17 for the first attack.
Man, all this
15.
extra damage make me feel like I wasted my fancy new spell.
All right. So 17 for the first attack.
No, it's more with the other
Fi-
thing not running.
15 for the second attack.
15
is
for
that
the
right?
second attack.
And
And
16.
16 for this. Okay, so now I got one more.
Okay.
Uh,
It is
Damn.
It is bloodied at this point, by the way.
okay. 24.
It is a hit.
Another 12, and we're all in at this point, so we'll do another D8 for it was another 1 point of damage. It was a menacing attack, but it's like I don't even care if you
Launch him out
roll
of the
for
way.
it. I just want-
He does not save.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So now it can't
Did you make
attack
the
you.
giant scary demon scared of you?
I mean, I just want to do it, I guess, but
I
yeah.
thought you were.
You stabbed it
frightened.
enough times that it was scared.
Yeah.
To be fair, by my count, you did 42 damage. No, you did more than that. Let me double check my math.
There was a lot.
13
Quite a bit.
13, 16 is 29 plus.
Damn, dude, you're doing more damage than I am
15
now.
44. I think I
Rookie
missed
numbers
a
for
little bit of
Victor.
damage here. It's nearly dead. Go ahead. Is that your full turn,
Yeah. End
Victor?
turn.
Okay. It will be Succubus's turn, who will look at Zeusanu and attempt to charm you.
Yeah, good fucking luck, buddy.
Go ahead and make that wisdom saving throw.
I'm outside the circle, so he can't do that.
Oh shit, that's right. Oh crap.
No, he committed to it.
No, I know. Yeah.
He
I'm fine with
committed.
that.
You said it. You said it. Nah, no take backs.
Yeah, but
You took
magic
your
circle was useful.
You took your hand off the card. It's down.
I definitely thought that we were gonna kill these guys before my fancy new spell had any effect.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like panicking and he's like clawing at the walls at this point, trying to get
Yeah,
away.
he's fucking trapped.
Like clawing at these walls over here. Go ahead, Harry. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna make that face at him.
All right. So, is there a way that Harry thinks that he could try to run down the hallway and like slide underneath this big? Wait, is this thing down? No.
It is prone. Yeah.
Can he jump over this thing easily, or is
Vault
it
it?
really, really big? Well, can I Can I get through his space now? At this point, is my question. Now that he's down, in an easy fashion. Before he was like occupying the space. Like, can I like jump over him?
Yeah, you could try to jump over him at this point. I would say.
Like vault, like have
Yeah.
Victor
Oh.
Volknar use a reaction to like vault you over them.
Oh, I want to try to hit this red dude with my stick and try to make him a demon. Ironically,
He
'cause
already
he's
is.
humanoid. I
Demon
know,
squared.
but he will be a soul forever. Is what I'm
He'll be a double demon.
Yeah. It'll be ironic. Or I guess I could try to just finish him off normally.
Dude, we got this. Go for your fun flourish attack.
But if I screw up, I could die.
Mm-hmm.
And the red guy, I can only do like I need him to be like 2 points of damage away. All right,
I feel
let's
like they're
just
both like 2 points of damage away.
all right. Harry's gonna go for the double kill. Harry's going with ice knife.
All right.
20 to hit.
That is a hit on either of them. I think you can only see the howler from here.
10 damage on the one. Yeah, the howler is the guy I want to shoot at and then explode into the other guy.
Howler is
So
dead.
yeah, done. And then
Let me roll the dexterity saving throw.
yeah, dex 17.
I think he just made it.
Oh no.
You got a 17?
He did.
Okay.
Oh, can you
Alright.
guys not see that? I thought I was. Oh,
No,
no,
we
sure.
can see it.
I'm looking at a different screen. I'm on
Gotcha.
yeah, I'm on D&D Beyond. Or take okay, so I guess yeah, he succeeds.
You wanna
Harry what?
do we wanna like I mean, like he's trapped in this circle. He literally like can't do anything. Do we want to like try to interrogate him a little bit before we
Oh.
kill him?
Yeah, that's what Harry's gonna approach him. 5.
But stay outside the circle.
Oh, stay outside. He's around the corner, huh? Harry's going in.
Be prepared to run.
All right.
Yeah, Harry's going in.
Take cover behind Tentacool.
Yeah, and he's gonna point his Hellfire staff at this guy,
All right.
and he's gonna say, "Give up, or I'm gonna send your soul to the river Styx forever."
All right. Let's see. Okay. I'm not going to ask for a persuasion check or anything on this, but we will go to Volknar if your turn is over.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. What would you like to do, Volknar?
What would I like to do? Well, big fucking beastie boy is already fucking almost dead.
He is dead.
He is dead?
Yeah, Beastie Boy's
Yep.
dead. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna run up on this little fuck.
I thought we wanted to interrogate him.
Yeah, yeah. Before you go all in, see if he'll bend the knee to you.
I mean, can I do like an attack with
Yeah,
intention
yeah,
to
you
drop him
can.
to 1
Yeah, go
HP
ahead.
or
Attack to
something?
like knock him out.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Oh, you
Beat the
only
shit
want to
out of
knock him out?
Beat
I
the
mean,
shit out of him.
I don't know. I kind of want to kill him, but apparently that's not what the group wants.
Oh,
Do what you want to do,
Yeah,
Volknar.
do what you want to
we'll
do.
still be able to kill him.
You just balls in. Go ahead.
All right,
Begin.
no. Group wants to. So okay, I want to knock him to
Player
1
character.
Let me check one thing. Can you do unarmed, or can you do non-lethal damage while raging? You cannot.
He has no filter.
Volknar screams in rage. He is so mad. He doesn't care. He runs by Harry as Harry goes, "Don't kill him." He goes, "Fuck off, Harry." And he swings his great axe.
Save him for me.
16 to hit.
That is a hit.
11 plus 2, 13 points of damage.
Oh,
All right,
he's
go
still
ahead.
alive.
So as you're about to swing into him, and after Harry yelled to him to surrender, he begins to transform into a small child and to begin to try to beg for mercy, and yet, nonetheless, in the midst of the transformation, you lop off his head.
Yeah, Volknar gives 0
You
fucks.
killed a baby?
No,
that
it
what-
wasn't. I mean, it was just like it was still like a Cambion succubus demon thing, just like part way trying to transform into some sort of like halfling or child.
Yeah, it's like a 7-year-old kid. Don't care.
With wings.
With wings. Yeah, and I lop off his head. I like that.
All right. That ends combat. Let me expand the map because you can now see into the rest of the crypt. There was a noise that you did not realize that you had heard beforehand. There's one more individual with the group of cultists who lies on the ground, grasping a leg, coughing up blood. This last person is alive, and they are lying there, dying.
I thought the succubus was clawing at the walls earlier.
It was clawing at the invisible
Get
like
trapped.
area, trying to get out.
Okay.
He was trapped. Who's this guy?
It is one of the
Bullied on the ground?
cultists.
Yeah. Castle Lantern scum. You part of the Castle Lanterns? Are we out of initiative now?
Yeah, you guys are out of initiative.
Yeah. Harry points his staff at him.
Volknar is still raging. He wants to run up to him and just start yelling and threatening him.
All right, roll an intimidation check. I mean, this individual is mostly just coughing up blood, and then saying like, "Oh, I can't believe," just continues to like cough up
And I'm
blood.
like, "Who do you work for?"
And as he continues to cough up blood, you hear one word: windmill. And like you can see that they are in their death throes at this point.
Windmill. What is this guy going on about a windmill, boys?
Oh, sorry, I was on mute that whole time. Was there nothing I could do with like medicine checks and healing kits to save him or stabilize him or whatnot?
I think they're too far gone for a healing kit in particular at this moment in time. If you want to, you could use a like a potion of healing.
My healing action does more than a potion of healing in terms of like HP regeneration.
Yeah, but I'm saying like they're so far, like they are in negative HP right now. I would say,
I have a bunch of potions of healing, so I'll use one.
okay.
See what information we can get from him. See if we can get him to turn against the castle lanterns.
Okay. And as you pour it down their throat, this individual stops bleeding out so much. They take off their mask, and it's a young Tithian human, Tethrian human. And Tethrians are, in particular, just like probably the majority, like ethnic group across the Sword Coast. You recognize her, however, Susanu. You have seen her in Fala's shop delivering flowers and herbs to Fala before. You're pretty sure that her name is Vale, Vaelle, and her leg is still heavily damaged. She's still very hurt. She seems to be fully conscious at this point, and she's like holding herself injured but looking up at you grateful.
Like after I fixed her up, I turned to him and be like, Vale, what are you doing here? How did you get mixed up in this?
She looks. She's like, they're dead, aren't they? The other two. They're both dead. Oh God, it was Oliver. It was my boyfriend. I don't know. He said it would make us rich.
Who told your boyfriend that?
I don't fully know, to be honest. I was supposed to go to my first full meeting in a few days at a party.
Oh, Vale, you got it way over your head. You're lucky you made it out of this alive. Those demons massacred the rest of your party.
Oh, my boyfriend! Oh no.
Who summoned them? How'd they get here?
I don't know the other one. His name's Keth Warloon, I think. He pulled out a gem and smashed it on the ground, and the demons appeared.
Where did he smash the gem?
And she points, and she actually points like over near where, like this area right here. And as your daylight spell continues to sparkle, now that she points it out, you can very clearly see on the ground what would be like some sort of like dusty, glistening residue, almost like glitter.
So too broken to make it whole with mending.
Yeah, it's in a lot of little pieces everywhere.
Okay. Either way, I'd gather it up and put it in a little pouch for evidence, and then hand it to Harry.
I mean, any attempt to would be like just getting glitter on your hands.
So while I try that, I end up with glitter all over my feathers. So now I am a glittery duck.
Sparkle duck.
Alright, so now that she's stabilized, I guess like I turn to the party and be like, oh, I know her. She's a good kid. She just got mixed up in something, that she didn't understand. I don't think we need to murder her. I'd look
Also
over at
reaches
Harry.
for his sword and then says she's a demon worshiper though.
Yeah, we might need her. I turn back to her. I'd be like, would you if we get you out of this and we get justice for you and your boyfriend, would you help us take down the people responsible for this?
Yes, of course. Please. I didn't know that they were demon worshippers. I was just told that if we followed orders, we could eventually be rich. That we would be friends with powerful people. That's all I know. Please.
You try to be friends with the wrong powerful people. Where are the right powerful people you want to be friends with?
Oh, okay. And you can see that she's like, holding her like broken leg, still in quite a bit of pain.
Alright, well, if you help us take down the cast lanterns, we're behind this. Well, I'll see what I can do to make them go lenient on you.
Did you say the casket lanterns? Who are they?
You're in their crypt, the castle lanterns. They're the ones behind this whole demon ordeal.
Okay. Yes, I will help.
Now, can you walk? There's Three Fingers is right outside. We fixed him up too.
I can try. And she like tries to stand on her leg, but it is not good.
I guess I'd help her. Try to help her get out to Three Fingers.
Okay. You can assist her or carry her. It will
Ooh,
take.
I don't think I can carry her. I'm a tiny little duck. I got hollow bones.
If you so wish, you can attempt to aid her.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. It's not easy between you holding her up. Is anybody else helping, or are you guys just watching this?
Alistair wouldn't help.
Do we trust these people?
I mean, I feel like we gotta try to at least use them.
All right. Victor will help the lady outside and babysit her and the three finger guy.
Yeah, like keep them safe, but also make sure they don't try to run away.
Yeah. Oh, more importantly, I don't want them running away. Yeah. We need their testimonies.
Yes, exactly.
And once I dropped her
No,
off,
and
I'd
blending
let
up.
her and Three Fingers know. Be like, well, we'll protect you, but like, you gotta help us take down the cast lanterns. If you try to cross us or run away, my boy here, I knock ominously on his scary-looking armor. We'll make sure that you're not a problem anymore.
And as you get her out to Three Fingers, he goes, "Oh, looks like you care of the issue down there. Who's this one? Why is she alive?"
Yeah.
She was one of the people duped into helping the cast lanterns with promises of riches that were never to be. She hurt a lot of people and she did wrong, and she'll have to pay for her crimes. But I think she feels genuine remorse, and I'd like to give her a chance to do what she can to help make up for all the pain that she's caused.
Kind of looks at you and shrugs. All right. Rather noble. So, where did the other two go?
Oh, they won't be bothering anyone else again. The demons got them.
No. And he looks back at Vale, actually, and at this point he's like, the two who ran off.
Oh, right. He said that two demons ran off, didn't he?
Two other cultists ran off.
Oh.
Probably the missus. Alistair says.
Which direction should they go? Did they go?
I didn't know. I don't know. They got past me when I entered the crypt. And he looks at Vale and he's like, "So, where did they go?" And she looks sullenly at him and she's like, "Probably back to there's a windmill." And she describes a place. Let's see. She describes an old windmill in the southern ward, where she had first been brought to for one of her initiation ceremonies. She says that that's one of the only places that she knows that they might be able to go to, she would know of, but otherwise she's unsure.
Windmill's what the demon said
That's
right
what
as he
she
was
said,
dying.
like in her death throes. Sorry, that was her.
Oh, all right.
Sounds good to me. Let's go.
Should we? I feel like we should probably finish searching this mausoleum, see if they left anything behind.
Left anything what?
Proof of their demon summoning rituals
I mean, it's it's
or
worth checking
nefarious deeds.
out. Do your detect magic and see what's up.
Well, I always have detect magic.
Well,
now.
there you go. Just detect the magic.
Did I
What
detect
do you-
any magic
What
while I
do
was
you
in there?
detect? Zeus and you.
All right, so you can take what is it, 10 minutes to detect some magic.
No, 0 minutes. I have it with level 5. I literally have it up all the time.
No.
He's just a
That's pretty
beacon
wild.
of detecting magic.
Yeah.
All
No,
right.
it's one of the warlock invocations. I can cast it at will,
Oh wow. All
so
right.
I can. It's basically a cantrip.
Okay. You do find something. Find something in the back of an empty. All right. We'll just switch back for a moment. All right.
That
So.
feels like super broken. Being able to just always have it up.
Oh no, that's sweet power. That's dope power. Okay, so I will get rid of actually just all of the stuff because it doesn't matter at this point. You do detect magic. There are 2 empty crypts here and here, and they actually have names on. So all of these have names on them. You notice that they all have like older names, like they've fallen out of fashion in Waterdeep for the most part, especially those with coffins in them or sarcophagi in them. But this one says Amalia Castellanter, and this one says Victoro Castellanter. This one and this one are the names of their 2 children who are still alive. Yet you notice that these are cleaner and nicer looking, as if they were recently prepared, fearfully potentially, by their parents. In the depths of this area here, you detect magic, small amount of magic, somewhere up on what would be a stone shelf back behind at the end of it.
I would recklessly reach out and grope around the shelf to see if I could find anything with my hands.
You find a small pouch, no larger than something that would hold your D&D dice in, and within is a single small bead,
No.
one that you recognize quite clearly.
Leave it here.
Get out of here.
Is this still
Wait,
galore?
is it really the stone of glory that we just
So
found?
she was hiding it here?
It is
eye.
the last eye of Galore you found.
I fucking do a little strut around the goddamn mausoleum
Oh
because I just found the lost goddamn eye.
Harry gives him a golf clap. Golf clap.
Very nice.
Finally
Oh,
detecting
you guys are
magic pays
always
off.
laughing at the detect magic, and I just beat the game with it. So I'd finish my finish preening.
Yeah.
And then
Okay, this is
toss
great and all.
and then toss it over to Alistair.
Alistair,
Yeah,
catches
here
it.
here we go, boys. I think we have all the pieces.
Let's get this home quick.
Yeah, this is excellent news. But also, like anything else a little more demony we could find while we're here, real quick.
If you
In
would like,
case,
you can
are we
do
good?
investigation checks or something.
Sure.
I just think
Look
Harry
around for
would want
other
something.
clues, other
Yeah,
blackmail stuff.
Yeah, Harry would be looking for like something tangible.
27 investigation.
Like something you could hold.
Okay.
That would have
Uh,
be very.
Was that a
demony
nat?
on it.
Oh, almost a nat 20. Damn, +8.
27 investigation from Alistair. You are able to look around. You notice a few different things. You see writing that is not in common. It's not dwarvish, not elvish, probably abyssal, probably some infernal.
Demon speak.
Yeah. Beyond that, there's really nothing. It's kind of a bland and empty tomb, almost as if they don't really care about it on some level.
All right,
Do I-
Harry, we'll do one last thing, and if it's nothing, it's nothing. But is there a Is there a place for the oldest son tomb? The missing
There,
kid?
there is,
Harry wants to go look at that.
and
While
it's
Harry does that, I'm gonna get comprehend languages going so I can read the funky demon script.
okay. In here, Harry, is where you find the eldest brother's tomb.
Harry's doing a reroll lucky.
Before it.
Oh, nat 20.
Okay.
Well worth it.
Taking a look
Wow.
closely at the sarcophagus, you see that it looks like it has never been used. That
As I suspect.
it was placed here and then never opened.
Yeah, I think the kid was. Yeah. He's either a demon currently, or he's dead and somewhere else. He was.
I think he's secretly in charge of this whole operation.
You think so? That would be a plot twist that Harry did not see coming.
Right? That would be cool.
Who cares? We got the eye.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. Harry will store that in his mind bank.
So should we I feel like getting all the pieces together is definitely a priority. But we also should check out the windmill. Do we split up? I know that, like, you know, in horror movies you're not supposed to, but we're kind of badasses.
It's true.
Maybe like Alistair and Harry go back to Prestige Worldwide to like put the Stone of Galore together, and you know, once the stone talks to Alistair, figure out like where they need to go to investigate like the shit, and
honestly,
then
if we have what we need, we don't need to find the woman anymore. We have what we need. So if we have evidence against them, then we're good. You know,
that is true.
we can.
Yeah, that is.
Alistair's
we
like
don't-
picking through the demon's pockets right here. He's like, we just need you know, present evidence of this thing first off. Just saying that they were summoning these things, killing the public.
Didn't Volknar chop off his child head? Is it still the head of a small child, or
Oh no,
to
no, no!
revert
I mean,
back to a demon head?
It was full Cambion the moment there was any damage to it.
Okay. Yeah, let's like grab the demon head.
I also wanted to loot it, see if there's anything on it.
I was thinking maybe grab a vial of the big guy's blood. I feel like that
You
could
can get
fetch us
some,
a pretty penny.
and totally get some demonic blood. The corpse of the succubus or Cambion does not actually have anything worthwhile on it. Let me just double check this really quick, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't have anything good on it. Yeah, because it uses its claws. It has clothing on, but I mean, it's just like loose linens.
It's fine. Just want to double check.
And was there anything else that I missed? Was there one other thing?
The
you guys
two
wanted to-
dead cultists, I guess, check them, like their pockets and shit, for any identifying information or incriminating information.
Gotcha. Nothing in particular. They have those sort of curved daggers that you recognize as the cultists holding onto, generally speaking. But they don't have any gold or anything in their pockets. Nothing. Like there is a key. There's one of them has a key. It's kind of like an old-timey looking, probably bronze or pewter key.
I guess
we
I'd take
definitely
the key.
we take the head of this demon too, like as proof.
Gotcha. Okay. You take the head.
Got a key and a couple of heads. Taking the howler head too, for like putting over our fireplace.
Sure.
Volkron would just like to say how upset he is because we're on this time crunch with this like trial we're gonna be on, and he really wanted the manticore meat to be displayed and consumed at Prestige Worldwide.
Oh, is the manticore meat still good? What's the
I
shelf
don't
life on that
know.
shit?
Uh,
I thought you guys gave it to Grub Grub when you were there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're right. Oh, all right. We're still good, Volkmar. Oof.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys gave it to Grub Grub technically.
All right. We told him just to store it because me and Volkmar are gonna cook that.
All right.
So we going? We heading back? Prestige Worldwide. We'll take Three Fingers and the girl whose name I already forgot back with us. Vale.
Yeah, sure. And where are you guys going to? Prestige Worldwide?
Yeah, what are we gonna do there? Take a nap? Sleep for the day? Get up at 10 a.m.?
Long rest and assemble the stone.
Yeah, we gotta do something with these two people. We don't want to harbinge them.
We're taking them with us to the zone of truth so they can testify against the Castle Lanterns.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll give them room and board. Someone's got to keep watch on them though, in case anything creepy happens.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely keep a very close eye on them. I feel like Three Fingers is probably legit, but skeptical of Vale. I'm so pumped I decided to do detect magic. I can't believe we found the stone.
Okay, so there's Vale. Let me find Three Fingers. Here we go.
The question is, do we take it with us or do we leave it behind when we go to the Zone of Truth meeting?
We stashed that here.
We put it in the safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so back at Prestige Worldwide, it is now roughly 2 in the morning, I want to say. What are you guys doing? The bar is empty. It is yours to do with. What would you like to do?
Shots.
You only have 8 hours, so you don't really have enough time for a long rest until the Zone of Truth. Just saying.
Do we have enough time for a short rest and a detour to the windmill on our way to the Zone of Truth?
We don't need to go to the windmill from.
Well, it's like if it's on the way, we might as well
I
check it
don't
out.
know. We might. So we might. I mean, if the Zone of Truth thing goes poorly, we might have to fight our way out of it. So I don't know if we want to like get banged up and then show up to like the fight for our life.
Did it get suggested to us that we were to not show up to the Zone of Truth?
I
that
think
a
if
thing?
we
Well,
don't
that's
show
what
up, all the
thought that's
guards
what
in the
they
city
said.
are gonna come up. No, they told us that like we definitely have to show up.
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
become America's Most Wanted if we
Okay, alright.
don't show up.
I assume our witnesses here will also be under, the Zone of Truth. Like they won't be able to lie.
And they're kind of like looking at you like, witnesses? What are you dragging us into?
Zeusna, why don't you prepare them for what's about to happen? Like
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think we fill them in at least a little bit. So I'd trying to think of what to like tell them and what to leave out.
Yeah, you're the lawyer at the moment.
Yeah, are the highest charisma rolls. So I feel like I'm gonna have to shine in this Zone of Truth or let all the boys down.
Yeah.
So I tell them that we were working with not only the Black Hand, but certain members of the Masked Lords, but I wouldn't tell them which ones, to expose a demon-worshipping cult who is attempting to overthrow the status quo and the ruling party of Waterdeep in order to instill their own demon-worshipping politicians in charge to take advantage of the people and cause harm to the general populace. And we suspect that the Castle Lanterns, and most probably Lady Castle Lantern in particular, is the ringleader. And I wouldn't say anything about the Stone of Galore to them.
Definitely not. You said
Both
too much,
Vale, and Three Fingers take seats. Considering they both have injured legs, and Three Fingers actually sort of begins to nod along, and he goes, honestly, a lot of that makes a lot of sense, and fits with certain little bits and bobs of information I know. Like, for example, did you know that the Castellanters only have tiefling maids and butlers? And that we do know for a fact that some of those tiefling maids and butlers are what we would refer to as disciples of Asmodeus, devil worshippers. And so he's kind of like nodding along and agreeing with you on some of it. Vale
Harry would
looks,
ask if, yeah, Harry would just kind of ask like if they had any sort of proof that now that like knowing what they know now, like does anything, they got any information that could lead to proving this theory? Harry would ask him.
he sort of rubs his chin and he goes, well, you see, the problem is that devil worship isn't nothing wrong, or, well, there's nothing illegal about it here in
So I've
Waterdeep.
heard, but doing something illegal because of it,
What about
like-
killing people
like
with your
sacrificing
demons?
people, or yeah, or even
Sacrificing lycanthropes in particular?
There's gotta be summoning a demon must be illegal.
So he
Trying to
goes,
worship.
I mean, the people who summoned that demon in that crypt are dead. And I don't know. And he sort
But
of looks at Vale and he's like, do you have any evidence that...
Who summoned them? The people like who you know.
The people at
Harry
the
would kinda
windmill
be-
are the ones who summon them. We already know that.
No, so Vale actually interjects here, and she says that it was her boyfriend's friend, one of the two dead people left in the crypt, who threw the gem and summoned the demons. And that the other two individuals were able to flee before the demons got to them. And so the one person who actually summoned the demons is now dead. The other person who might have information that she knows of is also dead, her boyfriend. And that the other two people who were with them fled. She does not really know, like, the specific instructions of who sent them there or why.
Well, yeah, she'll at least be useful to like corroborate stories. I think the key is going to be that Lady Castellanter is going to be in the zone of truth too.
And also, this all happened at her crypt. Very suspicious.
Like all we'll have to do is like ask her very leading questions, and she won't be able to lie about it.
Three Fingers actually pulled up his hand with three fingers on it, and he says, I don't think that's how that fully works. My understanding is that a adjudicator, probably the individual casting the zone of truth, will ask the questions.
And I can give honest but very leading answers to kind of encourage him to follow up with Lady Castellanter.
It's not a bad idea, I guess.
Also, Alistair, if they ask me about the Stone of Galore, it seems like I might have to be forced to tell the truth. So be ready to get that shit the fuck out of there.
So
Keep that safe.
So is an adjudicator like a judge? Like, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Typically, it's a cleric or a paladin.
Okay. And do we know if? So we probably don't have any way of knowing if this person is going to be, on anybody's side, or if they're going to be calling things down the middle.
My guess is that they'd be calling things down the middle.
Okay.
It sounds like I think we should, if we have time,
So-
we should definitely stop at the windmill, where all this like their demon
Yeah.
headquarters is
Well-
for additional evidence.
So, I mean, series of events here is we went down to the Under Mountain to save Vajra, and we were attacked by a group who told us they were hired by the Castle Lanterns. We exit the Under Mountain, and we see a Castle Lantern, and we just go to, just want to talk to him, and he's is hostile, and casts um,
Tried to kill
He
us.
attacked
dominate
first. Yeah.
person on Alistair, and we just defended our friend.
We held our
Um,
ground.
And we just wanted to ask him some questions, and one thing led to another, and something happened to him, and then he disappeared. That's the truth. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, he attacked us and then
So that's
disappeared. We don't know what happened to him.
Our story. As far as if we have to tell the truth, all right.
Yeah, and if they dig further about like, well, what happened to him? Like, well, we killed him, but we killed him in self-defense, and then the whole cover-up happened because we had such a strong suspicion that the cast lanterns were involved in such nefarious deeds against Waterdeep that we wanted to be able to get to the bottom of it, and we didn't know which members of the guards were compromised, so we couldn't openly cooperate with the investigation at the time.
Listen, we need to prevent this zone of truth. We need to, before it starts, present the information that the white staff, silver, and said, like, to call it even Steven. We can't let it get this far of the story. We need to nip this in the bud beforehand.
All right.
Should we head there
That's my
now?
suggestion.
It's that or we go to jail, I think.
Yeah. Well, at least get a
Should-
short
so-
rest, right? So, short rest.
Should we short rest and then go to the Silverhand guy?
No. The wherever we need to go to for evidence, the windmill.
I think we should stop by the windmill if we can swing it.
I think that's what we have to do, or else we're going to jail, boys.
All right.
That seems like the place any hard evidence would be.
We need to catch the culprits.
What should we do with these two fine young people?
Well, what's the layout of Waterdeep?
They corroborate wherever story we get from the windmill. Take them with us.
Okay. Can they walk? Can you fellas?
We'll throw them on a wagon if we have to.
I'm thinking if the layout of the city allows, we drop them off with Silverhand. Be like, hey, these two have information pertinent to the case. We have another lead we got to investigate, but we want to leave these two, somewhere safe where they'll be able to, take down the cast lanterns and these demon worshippers.
So you are currently in the North Ward in Troll Skull Alley. You could theoretically go back down through the Castle Ward, back to the Palace of Waterdeep, hand them off, and then down into the Southern Ward to the windmill. But you don't know the way to the windmill yet. You've just been told that it's in the Southern Ward. And that would take... it's going to take you at least an hour to get down to the windmill in the Southern Ward, or it'll take you an hour to get to the Southern Ward, right? But it would take you an extra half hour to an hour to drop them off at Palace Waterdeep.
They're just coming with us.
Do we have... Bars closed. I was thinking, do we have trusted allies that we could have take them to Castle Waterdeep?
They
You do have some
corroborate our
trusted
story. We need
allies
them.
in the
I
room.
feel like we need them there, though, right?
We just need them with Silverhand at the time, all this shit goes down. I'm just worried that, they seem, injured. I'm worried if we take them to the windmill that they get murdered. But also, we're super tough, so we can probably protect them. I guess let's just take them with us. And do we leave someone with them to guard them when we go inside the windmill?
They can hang out outside.
So what is the order of operations here that's happening?
We're gonna go look for the windmill.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll take them with us to the windmill.
And are you taking a short rest beforehand?
I think so.
Ah,
Seemed like people
yes.
needed it.
Alright, go ahead and take your short rest then. So it will be 3 in the morning at the end of your short rest. With Vale's help, she can lead you to the windmill, if you so wish. That will take
Mhm.
roughly another hour, and that is just heading basically down, straight down the high road.
1 second.
Which-
Can I attune this fucking thing
Oh yeah, totally,
while I do that?
And
Absolutely.
who wants the rod of command or the rod of rulership? Someone should attune that too.
Is there a requirement for using it?
There is not. I'm thinking either Volknar or Victor, just because Alistair and Harold already have things for like binding and charming.
If you guys got open slots, go for it.
Yeah, Victor won't not take it, so he'll hold on to it and attune
Yeah,
with it. and-
Susanu hands it over to Victor to attune during the short rest.
All right.
Alistair, are you going to put the stone into, or the eye into the Stone of Galore, the last one?
Oh yeah, I would have done that before we left and put it back in its place for safekeeping.
Oh, I'm sure he's got something to say.
Gotta run upstairs.
As
We're right back.
As you put the eye into the stone, you feel the voice in your mind once again, and you hear relief more than anything. Much, much better. Oh my goodness, I can see. I can see everything once again. I can see all the little secrets. How did you steal that thing from where you did in the Feywild? That's quite a pretty little thing that you have in your pocket. Oh,
What does
yes.
it do?
Oh, the seed?
Yes.
Oh, my boy, it's quite the object. Have you ever heard of a witch called... Oh my god, I'm blanking on her name, sorry. Ilwig.
Don't think so.
Or is it Igwilv? Igwilv. Sorry, it's Igwilv, I'm sorry. Her name is Igwilv. You might know her by the name of Tasha as well. Or
Oh
Natasha?
shit!
See, that seed is quite the potent and powerful artifact. She currently resides in the Feywild. Sometimes she's known as Ziblina, but my understanding is that she is Baba Yaga's adoptive daughter, the woman who created the Demonomicon, and she uses that seed, is her will, to have Gratz, the Demon Lord, as her courtesan. That seed you hold gives her power over a demon lord.
You don't
Oh
say.
shit!
Oh, I do say.
It sounds like she probably wants it back then, huh?
You have no idea, young man.
Well, I better keep it safe. And then he looks down at the thing just like you. He's like, "Well,
Okay.
we're on our way. We'll be back. Finish.
Do you put the stone away?
Yeah.
And you reset the locks on the arcane lock?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
How
And,
confident are we that like this stash is like
Well, it's probably gonna get
completely and
stolen.
utterly hidden? I feel like at this point it might make more sense to keep the stone on us. Or at least on Alistair without any of the rest of us knowing.
I mean, Alistair, before he would leave, he would think twice and be like, "Say, you seem to know so much. Do you think I should take you with me or leave you here? This place just seems kind of not as protected as I'd like it to be."
I know everything about that which has happened, not that which can or will happen. You tell me, young man. I'll
Out
say
of game,
this.
I vote that Alistair keeps it with him.
What do you guys think? I'll leave it up to the group. I don't mind either way.
My concern would be if Alistair didn't tell us and he went down, we wouldn't know to get it from him. But yeah, I
I'll let you
mean,
guys know if I let you guys know I have it.
yeah, I mean, take it with you. Didn't somebody in the was it in the Undermountain tell you or some? I feel like I heard at some point that that thing has the ability to like mind wipe people or something,
It's very powerful.
make them forget things. It's like maybe
Yeah.
they make us, maybe it helps, people forget we murdered.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Also, it seems like pretty fond of Alistair too.
yeah, I would take it with you. And at first, if it seems like, just be very cautious. Don't
Just get
like,
ready to go invisible and
yeah.
run away at all times.
If
Don't tell Zeusanu.
if
If
stuff
Zeusanu's
goes
going to the zone of
down,
truth, tell him you left it.
if stuff goes down, we'll get and protect Alistair formation and do whatever we got to do. Yeah. I'd say take it. Fuck
Alright.
it. YOLO.
Alistair, we'll take it with.
Yeah. Might have some cool, like, yeah, I mean, it's like a legendary thing or something, right?
It fucking talks to Alistair.
Yeah. That's
Like, I feel like we should keep that in his pocket so he can
Yeah.
give us little tidbits of information.
yeah, some nice like Alistair asking if he should take it. Just ask the DM. Should
Yeah,
I take
metagaming.
it?
Also, that reveal about Alistair's seed, pretty big. What if the demon lord it gives you control over is the demon lord that the cast lanterns are dealing with?
Maybe. Could be linked, who knows?
Okay, so you guys have taken a short rest. It's 3 a.m. You have the completed Stone of Galore.
Mhm.
You're gonna go off to the windmill. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's pick it up here next time. I know we had a little bit of a shorter game today, but we'll pick it up here next time with you guys going to the windmill. We'll pick it up outside of the windmill, and you can continue on with your investigation to try to find evidence to ensure that you are not put in shackles during the Zone of Truth interrogation.